While other nations have started their mass immunization programs, India is ensuring that all facilities are in place before starting its mass immunization process early next year. To assess the readiness of the government's vaccine rollout plan, India began a two-day dry run of its vaccination process across 4 states. Today, the states being Punjab, Assam, Andhra Pradesh and Gujarat. 2 districts in each of these states will check their preparedness in 5 types of medical settings: district hospitals, community and public healthcare centres, urban and rural areas and private facilities. Let's just break down what this dry run will entail. Under the dry runs, mock drills will be conducted, usage of the Indian government's CoWIN vaccine registration app will be checked, and the officials will access preparedness of short storage and transport facilities. Infection control practices will be followed at the site to prevent disease transmission. Last and most important, the dry run will mostly focus on management of any possible adverse effects of the vaccine.
The scale is, of course, enormous. It is 600 million doses across 36 states. What this entails is working out transport, working out what's called cold chain logistics, which is cold chain space, working out additional syringe requirements, additional biomedical waste disposal requirements, and so on.
The Indian Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan says that India can begin its vaccination drive anytime in January, and that the National Drug Controller is analysing emergency use approval requests by Bharat Biotech, Serum Institute and Pfizer. The Indian government is training young professionals on administering the vaccine. So far, 2,360 training sessions have been held and 7,000 officials have been trained, including medical officers, vaccinators, alternate vaccinators, cold chain handlers, supervisors, data managers and social workers. India has not given a nod to any COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use, but Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine is the front runner, and the vaccine candidate is tested and manufactured in India by Serum Institute. The NOD will be, and the nod for this will be given for emergency use in India after evaluation. But before that, the UK drug regulator needs to approve this vaccine, and once it is approved, India will kickstart the process, and for that, states have collated a list of healthcare and frontline workers who will get the jab first. After healthcare workers, India expects to vaccinate nearly 27 crore people in the high risk and vulnerable categories. India is the world's second worst COVID-19 affected country. And for more on this, we have Dr. M.C. Mishra, who is the former director at All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us. Could you begin by telling us about the training process and what that entails?
Yeah, it's a training process entails because these injections, vaccine injections, are to be given intramuscular. And they are not subcutaneous, as used to happen in the smallpox era. Or oral polio drive. So this is an intramuscular injection either here on the arm, either side of the arm, or somewhere in the thigh. So that is why this training is needed, and it is just to ensure that it is given correctly and doesn't lead to injection related issues. I think that is the main focus of this training. Plus, of course, SOPs will have to be followed by all the vaccination kiosks or centers wherever vaccine is being given. Right, in your story as was being told that because these vaccine packages will be going out of Pune or Hyderabad, whatever the case may be, and then they'll go to designated centers, and in each geographic area or district there is a storage facility is being created, and from there then distribution would happen to various other places where the vaccination drive will go on, and people will have to register for that, and they'll be given time and date to come and get the vaccine dose. After the frontline health professionals categories completed and other frontline
Yes.
categories which have been defined, they are completed.
Yes, Dr. Mr. I was actually going to come to that. What do you think should be the process for rolling out the vaccines and the inoculation process in India?
No, I think it is already, there are somewhat 18 categories have been defined.
Okay.
And the number for each category has been outlined by the committee headed by Professor Vinod Paul in Niti Aayog. And they already have narrowed down that who is going in first phase, who is going to have in second phase, third phase, and so on. And their target is that by September, October, a critical mass of population is inoculated. I think that is where the focus is, and that's why all this training and something like what the process you have in for elections, voting. I think that is the same model is being created for this.
Right.
Only difference is like in voting also you go voluntarily and vote. Here also you have to go voluntarily to get the inoculation. And in here, one has to register also, depending on the category. So I think as soon as the vaccine clearance is given by DCGI, these will be announced that people can register in their areas, either with the Aadhaar card or whatever ID they want to use. I think most probably Aadhaar card would be used to identify the individual, because after healthcare professionals and other frontline workers like the security forces, the public transport people, like in Delhi government also said their Safai Karmcharis and those involved in the public sanitation program will also get priority. So, and then the elderly citizens of the country, the people with comorbidities, defined comorbidities. So all those people will have to register on this application, for which I think you announced that there is a trial going on in these 4 states, how this application works.
All right, Dr. Mishra. Also, as I just mentioned earlier, that after the healthcare workers, we plan to inoculate about 27 crore people. How long do you think that process will stretch out, and when do you think we can expect the rollout and vaccination process to begin?
I think in the first phase, when we are looking at healthcare professionals and other frontline workers, could be over by March if vaccine is rolled out in January, mid-January or late January. And then the rest of the population, 27 crores, will take time, and we hope that the process will be completed by September, October. That much time it would take.
All right, Dr. Mishra. Thank you so much for joining us with all those details.